Marvin, what did you have to say tonight about, well, you had the players in for quite a while, so what's your saying tonight?
I'm massively gutted, disappointed. The last thing we went through yesterday in terms of defending the crosses, we've been doing it all week, but the last thing yesterday, so it was fresh in their minds. And the goal we conceded with Goss, and he's free for me in our box. It's happened, too many times this season. Always shouting from the side, lock on, the players know it, and we just allow them to be free, and it's so frustrating. Then we concede a goal from a set play where we just don't go and attack the ball. We don't stay with attacking players. We don't attack the ball, and again, you're leaving Harry Stones with kind of no chance. But yeah, listen, we need to defend better than that if you're going to have a chance of winning games of football. And as I said, I can't explain the frustration, because you put in every hour to try and simplify things and show players things and coach them through things en route in the training park yesterday, physically moving people around, just to kind of iron out the final things, and you come and see 2 goals like that. It's just, honestly, it's heartbreaking.
I know, as you say, another set play, and how many times this season, it must be frustrating, very frustrating for you, because you've gone through this and it's the same things, it's similar things every week.
Just head of the ball, just go and compete and challenge for the ball. It's not like people are scoring goals where it's a real 50-50 and someone's challenging for it. They seem to be free. Like, how does it work? We go to the other end and people are putting their head on things to head things away, or we're getting a header but someone's barging into you. It's the fine arts of defending, really, and a passion and a desire to do it, which seems to be missing on the set plays.
Did Annan have more desire today?
No, I wouldn't. I'll say, to be fair, Sandra, you know what? The set play one, I would say that. I don't think they had more desire. It's just a lack of, whether it's content, whatever it might be. It just shouldn't happen. Head the ball away. Putting in balls all week long to people to go and attack, and it just seems that it just want to switch off at times, and you can't do that in professional football. You can't.
They seem to struggle as well, again, back to what they were at the start of the season and the physical side of things. I think, that kind of came into play a little bit for me today. Put your
body on the line. Go and make tackles. Go and slide in. If you get hurt, we'll pick you up, and you get yourselves going again. This is football. This is what football is. This is real life. This isn't academy football. You're going to have to go and do the physical side of things. And if you're struggling with the shoulder to shoulder, as long as you're putting 100% in, nobody minds. And then guess what? When you have the ball, move it at a tempo that tires the other team out. But yeah, if you're not going to, or you don't want to do the physical side of football, you can't play the game.
Putting pressure on themselves now, aren't they?
We're all putting. I'm the manager, so the pressure starts and really stops with me, because I feel the pain of it. I need other people to show that they feel exactly the same pain. Was it 4 points clear of Annan now? We've dragged ourselves into something that we need to get ourselves out of.
Is that a worry? Obviously, it is a worry that they've kind of started picking up points at this stage of the season.
You're still 4 points ahead of them, so if they still need to close that gap, but we need to do our bit. Stop worrying about other people. Do your job. I keep saying this, to the best of your ability every day, and then come out on the pitch on a Saturday and do it. I mean, we miss chances when it's at 0-0. We've missed chances when it's at 1-0. So we've got to do better at the top end of the pitch as well. But people aren't having to work hard enough to put the ball in the back of the net. Am I better off putting in, a young player that's just going to go and give it everything and want to head things away? Just head the ball away. Your defenders, first and foremost, head the ball away. Organise offset plays, head the ball away.
Harry's come out tonight and said that they have to shoulder some of the responsibility because they've just not been good enough.
Yeah, but we need to stop talking, and fair play to Harry, and some boys had an opinion in there, and they're hurting, but I need to see that when you cross the white line. I needed to see that today. Needed to have that, like I say, that desire, whatever word you want to use, to head the ball away. Show a real passion and fight and desire to do it. Because as I said, me and my staff, every hour God sends to improve players, to improve them, to make sure that they've got everything that they can possibly need. And it's not reflecting on the pitch. So I get the frustrations, but we are doing absolutely everything. And like you said, some of that responsibility now goes to the players. It has to. And they understand that. But as I said, teams aren't opening us up. It's balls into the box. Just deal with it. Stay with your man. If your man doesn't score, your job's done. People can't have free headers, especially a centre forward. If someone runs from deep or a wing back or someone that you're not expecting to be in there, maybe, but not a centre forward, Sandra.
8 games to go. This is the start of first game of the last quarter, so really need to pick it up now.
Yeah, we do, but we can't keep saying we need to pick it up or we need to work harder. Like it's now. It's now. You know, seasons come and go so quickly. We can remember the first game of the season. Remember the League Cup campaign. You know, it goes so quickly, and that's what I'm trying to explain. You are not entitled to be a professional footballer. There are so many people out there, you know, within Scotland that want to do your job, that want to take your place. You know, whether you've been at academies, whether you're known, etc., you are being judged on what goes on now. When you cross that white line, you have to show fight and desire and passion. Do you know what? See, if you're going to lose a game of football, go down working hard and putting your body on the line. I just felt today that 1 or 2 didn't do that, and it cost us.
Was there a nervousness?
No excuses. Nervousness, why? There's not. Do you know what I mean? I know you're asking the question. Nervousness, why? There's not a nervousness. You're a professional footballer. Go and do your job. Go and header the ball away. Have a desire to defend. Jack Bryden does it. You see Jack Bryden do it. People might say they have more ability than Jack Bryden, whatever else. He has a desire when that ball comes in the box to head it away. You know, go and do your job. You cross that white line, do your job.
Sorry, I was just going to say on Jack Bryden.
Yeah, before we get to, don't play being a professional footballer. Do it. Do what it says, a professional footballer. So that means you have to do everything. You have to put your head where it hurts sometimes. But even today, it wasn't even the case of that. It's going marking the man, heading the ball away. In terms of Jack Bryden, it looks like we're missing for a few weeks. A massive miss. But we have to get on with it. There's other players in, so they just need to do their jobs.
Falkirk, probably Champions League coming next week, so a decent game to get your teeth into.
Yeah, it is, you know, a game on TV, but as I said, you need to do the basic things well. You know, we're running Falkirk close at times this season when we played them before, but you know, if you defend like that and you give people free headers, you're going to concede goals.